Pretty plants and cozy puzzle. It's the best combination that you will find in this game. So if you like those things, then I suggest you to check Botany Manor, a new cozy game that allows you to investigate plants while exploring beautiful English manor. There isn't many investigation game with cozy theme like this. That's why I'm really excited to tell you everything you need to know about Botany Manor. But before we continue, I want to thank Pelon Studio and Whitehorn Games for gifting me the key. So now let's check the game. The story in Botany Manor takes place in 1800, a time of struggle especially if you are a woman. You will play as Arabella Green, a retired botanist who tries to publish her own herbarium. But the herbarium is currently incomplete, so your job is to grow plants and find information to fill it. What I love the most about this game is the gameplay, since it revolves around finding its plant growth requirements. You can think of it as investigation, but instead of solving crimes, you will be solving plants. Does that make sense? So, like those detective investigation game, there are clues scattered around. And to find it, you need to inspect everything, from letters, newspaper, poster, basically every single items that you can find in the environment. You need to read each clue carefully to find the right information that you can use. As you progress, there will be more and more plants to investigate, and of course, tons of clues to go along with it. So later on, you also need to decide which clues is for which plant, which make the investigation more complicated and also add more challenge to the game. But don't worry, as long as you read everything carefully, then you'll know which clues are intended for each specific plant. Another thing that I like is the way this game presents the story through personal letters that you can also find while finding clues. I think this method is pretty unique because reading the letters make it feel as if I'm the person who received the letters. So in a way, it makes the immersion even deeper as I feel more attached and more related to Arabella Green. I don't want to spoil the story too much, but I feel like the story contains critique to our current society. It's unbelievable that things which happened in 1800 still happens even in our modern world. So I feel very touched and impressed by Arabella Green as a character cause she's just so amazing. Now let's talk about various accessibility feature which I think very important to know before you get the game. As you can see, this game is played in first-person perspective. So the first thing that I'm worried about is motion sickness, cause first-person perspective tends to make me feel sick. At first, I don't touch the motion sickness option cause I want to test if I get sick with the default setting. Yes, this is how much I sacrificed myself to review this game for you guys. In the end, I did feel sick after almost an hour of playing the game. So the next day when I play, I make sure to use the motion sickness option. I suggest you to increase the camera smoothing and field of view bit by bit until you feel comfortable with the movement. There are other options in the accessibility menu that you can also use. I highly recommend for you to turn on all of the toggles, and maybe increase the crosshair size if necessary cause as you can see, the default size is pretty small. All of this option really works to reduce motion sickness, cause after implementing them, I can play for 2 hours before I feel the need to stop. Which is amazing cause I'm that gamer who play games for hours. So I really thank the dev for adding all of these features. I really like investigation type games, and I'm grateful that I can get this type of gameplay in cozier way to this game. If you also love investigation type game, then I think you will really like the game. Sadly, we don't really do gardening in the game, cause we just grow the plant once to fill the herbarium. The game also pretty short, only around 5 hours to complete, and I really wish it was longer. Overall, I really enjoy playing Botany Manor. The plants are all very pretty and have unique growth requirements which make its investigation really exciting to do. I love how you can explore every part of the manor which look very beautiful with all of the cozy details added in the environment. When you play the game, I suggest you to take a bit of time to just sit and enjoy the beautiful scenery. The background music in this game is different because it's not really prominent. Instead, it combines soft music with natural ambience like bird noise and chimes, which makes exploring feel super relaxing and cozy. I think Botany Manor really fulfills that empty spot for a cozy investigation game. And if you want a cozy musical puzzle adventure game, check my Snufkin Melody of Moonman Valley review video.